third week of physics was jam-packed with a lot of things to do and learn. We had many discussion opportunities as well as class activities to help ensure our understanding of the material presented in class. This class definitely became more difficult, and I had to put in more time outside of class to get the things done. The requirements listed in the syllabus for each letter grade are starting to be a must, and the due dates and times are not going to be as lenient anymore. On Monday, we did Metacog assignments in Logger Pro to familiarize ourselves with motion, velocity, and acceleration. We gathered into groups and made a poster board similar to the one made last week for motion. This time, we had to jot down what we knew about force and what we wanted to know about force. We participated in another gallery walk around the classroom, and we listened and discussed the thoughts and viewpoints of the other groups in class. Next, we did an introduction to force by drawing a puck on the ground and depicting what we thought were the forces on it. We had a brief discussion regarding Newton's laws of motion, and then class ended. In between class, we took a quiz that had 4 graphs labeled A, B, C, and D, and we were to match the graph with its corresponding velocity graph. We started class Wednesday by gathering into different groups. Each group was assigned with one of the graphs from the quiz, and we were to draw a velocity and acceleration graph that matched it. We were instructed that we needed to know how to explain why our graphs were correct and be able to teach it to our group when we gathered back at our normal table. After that, we discussed more in regards to force and went on break. Next, we picked out a race car for our team project and renamed ourselves Team Shake and Bake. We then found out what our car's mass was. Next, we drew our car in our journal and placed arrows where we thought forces were being applied. At the end of class, we learned how to do a video analysis and break down a person throwing a basketball into various parts. This created a parabola, and we used the equation of force to find its acceleration. I learned that Newton's laws of motion deal with inertia, acceleration, and reciprocity. The law of reciprocity was discussed many times in class, and it helped me realize that when two forces act upon each other, the forces are always the same. For example, when a baseball player stands at the plate and swings his bat to hit the ball, he gets a home run. This is achieved according to Newton's law because the force the bat places on the ball and the force the ball places on the bat are equal. I also learned that acceleration is a change in velocity and that there is no such thing as deceleration in physics. I learned how to do a video analysis and break down an action into several parts. I want to learn if what every group writes down in regards to force was true. I tend to become confused when one group says one thing while another group says another. I would like to learn all the answers to the force questions as well. I also want to learn how to become more confident and efficient when using position versus time graphs and turning it into a velocity or acceleration graph. I also want to learn how to make our car be the fastest that it can be. In conclusion, this class definitely requires a lot of work. I have begun to develop a greater understanding of creating podcasts and contributing to the class wiki. I do enjoy the discussions and activities, and I feel they help me grasp information more easily.